Round of applause. Thank you very much for coming. I actually start crying. So, anyway, my name is Tim Farrell, and I'm the director of the Comedy Workshop. And first up, for any of you that were the shuttle service for the last 7 weeks, thank you very much for shuttling your beautiful children back and forth. They're in the back and they're very excited to get started. So just to get them warmed up and let them know there's some love in the room, a round of applause for Cooper Towns. Eli Green. Oscar Curran. Owen Prescott. Katie Gavin. Paul Riddle. Holly Rivera, Josh Rivera, and Caleb Crocker. We're going to have a very exciting 6 hours together. So. And I'd like to move it right along. Please welcome your host and MC for this afternoon, Molly Rivera, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, do you guys want to hear a joke? Yeah. So, my mom and I started watching Prison Wives recently, and it's our favorite thing to do now. And my favorite woman, her name is Sean Therese, and she spells it with 3 E's at the end and a Q in the middle somewhere. And my favorite quote from this woman, my favorite quote from her husband, who's 17 years into a life sentence, was, "I went to New York City to buy crack, not to murder somebody." Thank you for being here. So let's get started. Our first comedian has to go first because he has to leave early for a hockey game. Please welcome Eli Green.
Thank you. I'll start off, I'd like to talk about a very nice man. A very nice man named Dick Mullen. He's my tech theater teacher at Cableswood High School. I think he's about 95 years old, I'm not quite sure. And he walks into class with a real nice strut, you know, like he's just, every step, like he's just about to die, I think, you know. And he comes in and he sits down and he just gazes at everyone deep into their souls, and it's just... And then he asks the whole class, very seriously, "What would you guys rather have? Courage or faith?" And we're like, we really do not care. The whole point of this class, we're supposed to move objects from point A to point B. No questions asked. No one wants to even talk about that philosophical question right now. I was like, all right. Guys, I can only lead you to the answers, right? You can lead a horse to water, you can't make him drink. I can only help you guys out here. Speaking of a different show, Sports Center, I've noticed that that's a really funny show. It's really evolved, and used to have just 2 basic sort of male sports jockeys just talking about sports, but now you have your little now you have your little sort of your blonde woman, because you got equality for everyone, and then you got your sort of big African American ex-NFL player. And she's asked, talking about the Super Bowl, she's like, "Sal, Warren Sapp, who do you think's gonna who's the big player in the game Sunday night between the Patriots and the Giants?" "Well, you know, Susan, that's really a great question. I'm not thank you for asking it. If I had to say who the deciding factor in the game, I'll go with Victor Cruz. Victor Cruz, he's strong, man. He can run the ball, he can throw the ball, he can catch the ball. And, you know, he's going to be the factor in that game. I'm telling you, it's going to be that simple." "Thanks, Warren. Between the quarterbacks, Eli Manning or Tom Brady, who do you say is going to be the deciding quarterback?" "Well, that is a fantastic question. I do not answer that. But I'll tell you what, Victor Cruz is going to be the deciding factor. The quarterback will not matter. Victor Cruz He's an African American. Let me tell you this. He will snap the ball back to himself. He will then take the ball, throw the ball. He will run around the defense, leap up, catch it, do a double backflip, land in the end zone, game over, Giants win. I'm telling you, that's how it's going to work. All right, well, thank you, Warren. We'll be back after the break with a little bit of tennis for all you Wimbledon fans. You know, here Victor Cruz plays a little tennis. He's going to play, man. He's an athlete. He does it all out there, man. I'm telling you, man. All right, thanks, man. I've also got this hockey coach, a really good guy named Billy. His name is Billy. And it's funny because you can't get a straight answer out of this guy. He has these little white patches on the side of his hair, and his gray hair's all slicked back. And I'll ask him, I go, so Billy, who we playing tomorrow? 4:30 bus. 4:30, yeah. All right. So do you tell me what time the bus at tomorrow? Yeah, we're playing Gorilla tomorrow. Well, thanks, Bill. I appreciate that. That's good for the answer. I'll look online, I guess. Also, I think it's really funny that mothers these days that are trying to feel young, they like to express their little toddlers. Oh, there's one. And if they're months old, they do it in weeks. And if they're years old, they do it in months. They gotta make themselves or their babies feel younger. I'm not sure. So maybe I'll be with my mom. We'll see a little baby with their mom, or a toddler, I should say. Be like, so how old are you? She's she's 48 months old, so don't touch her. Alright, she's fresh out of the womb, she's warm and tender. Please don't touch her. Do not touch her. She's just out of the womb, alright? Well, you know, I'm 468 months old. You gotta touch me. I'm all yours. I'm still warm and tender and fresh. Go, I'm all yours. Touch me. Thank you. You've been a good crowd.
One more round of applause for Eli.